All right, let's move on to step 2 of the Repair and Reconnect exercise, stepping into their shoes. This step is all about gaining a better understanding of your partner's perspective and the feelings they experienced during that tough moment. We're not here to figure out who was right or wrong. This step is all about seeing the situation through their eyes, which can be incredibly powerful in healing and reconnecting after conflict. The goal here is to understand, not fix or defend. So here's how it works. One of you will start by being the speaker, and the other will be the listener. As the speaker, your job is to share your story, what you experienced during that challenging moment. Walk your partner through what happened. You're going to describe your experience without placing blame or criticizing your partner. You want to avoid statements that start with you, like "you ignored me" or "you were in a bad mood." Instead, focus on your experience. Say things like, "I felt hurt when I heard that tone," or "I saw you look upset and I imagined you were frustrated with me." Also, remember that none of us are mind readers. You might have interpreted their actions in a certain way, but you don't know what was going on in their head, and that's okay. Now, as the listener, your role is to simply listen. No interrupting, no defending, no jumping in to explain your side. Just listen. Take notes on what your partner shares and really focus on trying to see the situation from your partner's point of view. Once they're done, you'll summarize what they said in their words without adding your perspective to make sure you're really getting it. You don't need to recite every detail. Just focus on the most important parts, especially their feelings and needs. Once you're done summarizing, ask questions like, "Did I get it?" Or "Is there anything else I need to know to better understand your perspective?" Then move on to validating anything you can understand from their perspective. Say things like, "It sounds like you needed more support in that moment." Let them know that their perspective makes sense to you, even if it's different from how you saw things. Here are a few more examples of validating statements you can use. "I can see how that would have felt overwhelming." "It makes sense that you'd feel hurt." "I totally understand why you'd be frustrated in that situation." "Your reaction really makes sense to me." "I get it now. If I were in your shoes, I'd feel the exact same way." Validation doesn't mean you're saying, "I agree with everything you just said." It's acknowledging that their perspective has validity and saying, "I get it. I understand how this felt for you." That's where the magic happens, when your partner feels heard and understood. Once the speaker has shared and the listener has summarized and validated, you'll switch roles so both of you get a chance to share your perspective. Only when you both feel heard should you move on to step 3. All right, let's get to work. Step into each other's shoes and build that deeper understanding, and I'll see you in the next step.